It's certainly a challenge. As you said, China dominates the battery material supply chain. And specifically, when you look at battery grade graphite, those numbers are even higher in the 90 to 95% range. But it's very clear that as we look at the globalization of batteries for energy storage and for electric vehicles, we need to look at all of the components across the value chain and focus on how we can build a robust global supply chain. And this has become a huge focus here in North America, stemming back to Tesla opening their first gigafactory in Nevada and understanding how we could have localization in that trend. So China has a huge head start, much like talking about the EVs in the previous segment and the issues there in the EU. They have been doing this for a long time, and we are trying to build industries from scratch in North America and in Europe as well. So it comes with its challenges, but we have to focus on differentiated technology, understanding the needs of our customers as we see all of the major cell manufacturers come from Asia into the US market as well, and how we can work with the government in this time to help scale industries from infancy into mass production.
Right. Do you think you can do it alone, or you will need collaborations like the one that you've done with LG Energy Solutions for R&D?
Certainly we need partners to grow this industry. We've been really focused on establishing strategic partners across the value chain. We've signed MOUs with folks like Panasonic Energy and Samsung SDI. Our largest shareholder is Phillips 66, one of the largest suppliers of our input material, petroleum coke, that we process into these high grades of synthetic graphite. And then earlier this year, we announced an investment from LG Energy Solution and a joint development agreement to lead to an offtake. What we look to establish in new markets is critical partnerships. So what we've been able to build over the past 6 years of running our anode materials division is our path from lab to pilot to now our first mass production site. We have a supply agreement with Core Power, who's building a gigafactory in Arizona to service the energy storage market, and we'll begin production in our first site in 2024. This becomes very critical as we look at the wave of electrification really being driven by the tier one auto sector that's going to emerge in 2025, 26, 27. And we look at huge material shortages across the entire value chain. But specifically, as I said, graphite has been one of the most China-dominated processes. And through process technology that really isn't acceptable in North American standards from an environmental standpoint. And so we focused on how to solve those problems so that we can bring production to the US.